Falkirk in their away in their blue strip. Michael McGovern, of course, Falkirk captain season, had a good interview with Michael on Thursday on the Falkirk football programme pre-match. An interesting insight to his thoughts for the season. Keeps the teams where they are. It's going to be a Falkirk kick-off. Rory Loy, Mark Beck and Phil Roberts go out to that far side. So I'll give you a rundown of the team once again as the referee just gets us started. I'll just wait to synchronise my stopwatch with his. Off we go. Well, Raith Rovers line up. Number 20, Lee Robinson. Number 2, Jason Thompson. 3, Callum Booth. 5, Dougie Hill. 6, Liam Fox. 7, Joe Cardle. 11, Grant Anderson. 12, Ross Callaghan. 16, Laurie Ellis. 21, Lewis Vaughan. And 29, John Baird. On the bench for Raith Rovers, number 4, Paul Watson. Number 9, Greg Spence. 14, Rhys Donaldson. 15, Gordon Smith. 19, Fraser Millen. 23, Ross Matthews. And 17, Ross Ledlow as a substitute goalkeeper. Falkirk line-up: number 1, Michael McGovern. 3, Stephen Kingsley. 5, Johnny Flynn. 6, Will Vaulks. 7, Mark Beck. 9, Phil Roberts. 11, Conor McGrandles. 33, Rory Loy. 34, David McCracken. 35, Mark Miller. And 36, Joe Chalmers. On the bench for the Bairns, number 4, Ollie Durajai. 10, Craig Sibbald. 18, Lewis Small. 19, Luke Leahy. 27, Ryan Blair. And 31, Scott Shepherd. And the substitute goalkeeper is number 12, Graham Bowman. Today's referee is Ewan Anderson, and his assistants are James B. and David Dickinson. So back to the action. Good turn by Roberts, can't quite get on the end of it though, so it's cleared away. Works its way out to Grant Anderson, knocked long towards Baird. Flynn holds his position, gets his head to it. Joe Chalmers does well, gets it back to Kingsley. Played forward and headed down to the, again just knocked long for McCracken to chase with Baird. McCracken just plays it out. I'll throw into Raith Rovers. Left there for Raith captain Jason Thompson. Just cleared into the box, an easy 1-0 for Michael McGovern. Well, the aimless won that from Liam Fox. It's rolled out to Johnny Flynn. Head of him, Will Vaulks in this right position. Goes long, aims it at Beck. Dougie Hill gets his head to it, drops for Vaulks, plays to Beck. Tries to find his way back, but it's knocked into midfield. Callaghan. Now it's knocked wide to Callum Booth. Fox. Played into the channel. Again, Chalmers is there. Just take the ball out though. Stephen Kingsley's there. But it's Lewis Vaughan. Now back to Fox. Flicked on. Played into the centre. McCracken's there to head it away. Phil Roberts. Comes inside, uses his pace, looking for options. It's a diagonal, but tries to get it to Rory Loy. But it's Laurie Ellis, switches wings, gives it out to Grant Anderson. Back to Thompson, inside to Fox. First time into the box, again cleared by McCracken. Beck with Dougie Hill, nods it down. Roberts nudged off the ball by Liam Fox. So free kick to Falkirk. Stephen Kingsley steps up to take this one. Good nod down by Mark Beck. Against Dougie Hill. Dougie Hill, no slouch in the air. Mark Miller gets it back. Miller again. Plays it through to Rory Loy. Now Loy has a shot. Straight in the arms though of Lee Robinson. Rolls it out to Callum Booth. Joe Cardle immediately starts the run. Booth plays it in the channel, but it's blocked off by Vaulks. Tries to play it down the line, but it comes off Booth and drops for Liam Fox. Thompson on the far side, ahead of him. Good covering there from Phil Roberts. Means that Thompson can't get the ball down the line to Grant Anderson, so it's throw into Raith Rovers. Aim down the lane at Anderson, played inside, Thompson on the run. Played square to Ross Callaghan. Wide to Cardle. Cardle comes inside. Back it goes to Jason Thompson. In space. Tries to have a go. Well wide of the target. With Cardle and John Baird both in there. Well, the series of draws is recently Raith Rovers, 3 each last weekend and 1 each in midweek against Alloa. They find themselves already a goal down to Hamilton. So Michael McGovern aimed it back, gets his head to the ball. Roberts flicks it on. Yeah, piled in the back there by Jason Thompson. Free kick to the Bairns. Very good in there, Phil Roberts, for someone of. He's not small, but he's not the biggest either. Very good spring. So it'll be taken by Mark Miller. Mark Beck at the far post. Everybody lined up along the 18-yard line. Seemed it headed down by David McCracken, but just wide. And by a kick to Raith Rovers. So 5 minutes gone here, game not really settled down yet. So Lee Robinson. Headed on. Kraken gets here ahead of Baird. Again, drops for Anderson. Played over the top. Kraken's there though. Heads the ball out under pressure from Lewis Vaughan. Throw into Raith Rovers. Vaughan decides to leave it for Jason Thompson. Back to Thompson. Ball played in, headed away by Kingsley. Thompson just lets it drift out for another throw in. Anderson comes short, down the line Vaughan, back goes to Thompson. Gets away from Chalmers. Ball comes off, drops for McCracken to clear. Miller does well. Splits it on the Roberts. Laurie Ellis goes back. Roberts can't quite keep it in. Good effort from Phil Roberts though. Ball just ran away from him. But it certainly was leaving Laurie Ellis in his wake, his slipstream. Jason Thompson. It's down the line to Anderson. Chalmers is there. Heads it inside. Loy plays over the top but beyond everyone and drifts out for a by kick to Raith Rovers. Well, there's just a cagey start from both sides.
Yeah, both teams just sizing each other up at the moment, I think, Andy. Nobody really has the upper hand. Falkirk with the main chance, obviously, but straight to Lee Thompson. It's not a great start, but obviously not a bad start either.
So it's going to be Lee Robinson again to get us restarted with a by kick, waving everyone to this near side. Then immediately plays it down the other side. So Anderson goes, wins the ball. Down by Callaghan. Kraken's there. Chalmers. Played wide. Volks is there first. Good play by Will Volks. McGrandle's caught in possession. Booth runs the ball out. Yeah, thrown to Falkirk. Clearly ran the ball out. Will Volks takes it quickly. Tries to get to. Comes off the head of Doogie Hill. And Booth just boots it on. Cardle beaten in the air by Flint. And driven in behind for John Baird to chase. Back goes McCracken. There's one in the centre. McCardle behind him. Cross goes first time by and cleared by Johnny Flynn. Poor ball in by Cardle. Doogie Hill wins it. Gets the ball. Nodded in again. Played in behind, but there's Joe Chalmers. Played over the top, but Laurie Ellis gets it down to Fox. Now Thompson. There's one, just runs the ball out for a throw into Falkirk. Good play by Kingsley. Didn't let him turn. So as he flicked the ball past him, he went out for a throw into Falkirk. Almost like a training match this, and absolutely no sound from any of the stands. Played down. Beck gets his head to it. Roberts drops in behind for a throw into Falkirk. And leaves it for Stephen Kingsley again. Falkirk make progress down that far side. Conor McGrandles comes short, but his route's cut off by Vaughan. Again Beck, but Laurie Ellis this time. Drops to Callum Booth, heads into midfield. McGrandles is there first. Royal gets ahead of Laurie Ellis. Ellis gets it back to his goalkeeper. Clears it out for a throw into Falkirk. Good pressure from the Bairns. Throw into Falkirk on that far side. And Laurie Ellis beaten in the air by Rory Loy. And with Mark Beck seeming to have the better of Dougie Hill. So it's going to be Joe Chalmers takes this throw in. Grandos comes short. Back it goes to. Oh, good play from McGrandles, gets it to Chalmers. Tries the ball towards Beck. Headed away by Callum Booth, only as far as Volks. Played in again by Volks. Beck does well. Lays it back to McGrandles. Shot just cannons off for a corner to Falkirk. Good play by Mark Beck though.
Yeah, the big target man Andy, just using his size fairly well there, just holding the ball up, shielding it and letting the layoff for the shot. Falkirk with a corner. Mark Miller trots over.
Big men joined by David McCracken and Johnny Flint. Two men wide, one on this near side, Joe Cardle, and on the far side, Lewis Vaughan. That forces McGrandles back into midfield. But it's going to be right into the mixer, I think, from Mark Miller. That's near post. Played off David McCracken. Not the best of corners from Mark Miller.
No, a fairly quiet start from Mark, to be honest, Andy, but certainly not one of his better deliveries. I'm sure he'll try and rectify that next time.
Another goal kick to Raith Rovers. Robinson, play down the centre. Anderson goes, gives it to Lewis Vaughan. Kingsley does well. Throw into Falkirk. Gives it to David McCracken. Played in towards Beck. Good control from Beck. Wide to Roberts. Head of him, Volks. Phil Roberts. Takes on his man, can't get past him though. Cardle sticks to his task. Callaghan runs the ball out for a throw into Falkirk. Did the right thing, Phil Roberts. Tried to take him on, using Will Volks as a dummy, just couldn't get past him. Didn't seem to have enough confidence just to go and take him on. Up goes Johnny Flint and David McCracken. Long throw from Will Volks. Headed away, helped on by Cardle. McGrandles heads it back into the danger area. Nodded away, flicked on. McGrandles tries to force it through, but Callaghan picks up a loose ball. Liam Fox wide to Thompson. Now Jason Thompson allowed to run a long way. Played wide to Anderson. Played across the face of goal. Fox just plays out for a corner.
I don't know what Phil was doing there, Andy. He seemed to be covering for David McCracken, and then all of a sudden got halfway in his own half and just stopped. All of a sudden we were a man spare. I don't understand that at all.
Well, I disagree with you. I think there was enough cover there. He had to stand and make an angle. Ball played in by Cardle to the far post, held by Michael McGovern. Good take from the Falkirk goalkeeper. Roberts certainly started to chase down Jason Thompson, but there was enough men back there, and he did the right thing to stop because he needed an out ball. He's the obvious pace of the out ball. McGovern knocks it long. Laurie Ellis. Becklow flicks it on. Can't quite get his foot to it, Phil Roberts. And Booth. Played inside, but McGrandles gives it to Miller. Now Kingsley. Joe Chalmers wide on the left hand side. Back to Kingsley. Closed down by Lewis Vaughan. No, it goes for a throw into Falkirk. Joe Chalmers. Waved back by Ewan Anderson. Quite rightly so. Chalmers. Beck jogs in behind Rory Loy. Thompson gets his head to it. Flicked on by Fox. Grandos nods it down. Loy can't get to it. It's eventually cleared by Booth. McCracken's there. Clears it back forward. Callaghan. McGrandos, head tennis. Thompson chests it down this time. Tries to pick out the run of John Baird. Kingsley's there. Miss kicks, but manages to screw it out for a throw into Raith Rovers. Chance for Jason Thompson to put the ball in the box. Thompson. Baird goes short, now Thompson. Baird again. It's not beyond him though. Rory Loy fouled by John Baird. Good intelligent play again from Loy. Knew it was coming. Just eased the pressure. Just wait for the foul. Miller gives it back to McCracken. Now Flynn. Now the ball aimed at the top, aimed at Beck. Hill nods it down to Volks. Played through. Cleared only as far as Mark Miller. Does well, Miller. Beck switches it to Chalmers. Tries to cut wide, but beaten by Grant Anderson. Now it's 3 on 3. Grandos closes down Anderson. Played inside to Fox. Played wide to Callum Booth. Gets beyond Volks. McCracken heads it away. Now McGrandos. Roberts gets inside to Mark Miller. Loy. Volks. Grandos. Volks again. All the way back to Michael McGovern. And uses Stephen Kingsley on the far side. Played over the top. Rory Loy chases it in. Good play by Rory Loy. Good covering from Dougie Hill, but great play from Rory Loy.
Yeah, good run, Andy. He's been doing it all season. Great movement just off the ball, just picking it up and having a shot on target. Fair play to the defender, decent block.
Great ball forward too by Stephen Kingsley. He waves Joe Chalmers to mark Lewis Vaughan. He comes across to cover Joe Cardle. Raith Rovers playing wide in midfield, so that pulls Conor McGrando's back. But it's going to be Mark Miller. Can he produce a better delivery than the second corner for Falkirk? Yeah, high to the back post. Beck wins it, headed in by Rory Loy. It's a goal for Falkirk. 16th goal of the season for Rory Loy. Brilliant header back by Mark Beck onto the head of Rory Loy, and he nodded into the empty net. Great goal.
Yeah, biggest man on the park, Andy. I think there's not going to be one winner. The high ball there. Mark Beck picked out at the back post by the corner. Big target man did well just to steer the header back across goal and leaving Rory Loy the fairly simple task of just directing it past Robinson in the Rovers goal. Keeper didn't have much chance. Good start for the Bairns.
So after 17 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 0, Falkirk 1. A corner by Mark Miller, second of the game. Played it right into the mixer, got it beyond Lee Robinson, right onto the head of Mark Beck at the back post. He headed it back across the face of goal, and an easy nod in from Rory Loy for his 16th goal of the season. That puts Falkirk 1-0 up. Off we go again, back to Callaghan. Anderson out on this far side. Joe Chalmers gets his head to it though, and clears. Liam Fox turns and plays it in behind. Comes off Grant Anderson. Like to head it forward. Baird gets it back to Anderson. Played inside to Joe Cardle. Fox is there though. Referee decides a free kick for a foul on Joe Cardle. And this story from Recreation Park is it's Alloa 0, Hamilton 3, so I think the points are already secure for Hamilton, so that makes this result even more important for to stay in the mix. So it's a free kick for Raith Rovers. New Cardle over it, along with Lewis Vaughan. Cardle waves him away. Two-man wall for Falkirk. And Phil Roberts up for the Bairns. What moved about for the Falkirk penalty area. Played in by Cardle to the back post. Oh, header headed back across the goal by Lewis Vaughan. Nudged back by McCracken, and a brilliant clearance from Michael McGovern.
And I just don't understand that whatsoever. Vaughan was completely and utterly unmarked. Michael McGovern holding the inquest there straight away, seeing who was picking him up, and quite rightly so. The keeper just saved us.
Oh, it's the second corner of the game to Raith Rovers. So it's Joe Cardle again from this near side. Holiday back out for a throw in to Raith Rovers. Cardle waits, and across comes Callum Booth. And quickly taken to Booth. Played ball back into the centre. Headed back across. Miller gets it back, and then Joe Chalmers clears it downfield. Thompson challenges Beck, and it drops for Anderson. And Thompson tries it across, but cleared though by Stephen Kingsley. Back into midfield. Picks out Callaghan. Plays it wide to Thompson. Oh, he beats Joe Chalmers. Across the face of goal. And then held on the line by Michael McGovern. Good defender from Falkirk, Johnny Flint and Michael McGovern. But he got past Joe Chalmers all too easily.
He died a bit of afters in the net there, and he just a little nip at Michael McGovern when the keeper already had the ball. Referees let it go for now.
Oh, the Falkirk goal really has turned up the temperature here. There's two chances for Raith Rovers in the space of a couple of minutes. Beck waits again with Dougie Hill. Hill just uses his strength. Miller beats Beck, flicks it on. Laurie Ellis knocks it over the top. McCracken returns it. Now McGrandles. McGrandles puts his head in, gets ahead of Liam Fox, forces him all the way back to his goalkeeper. Roberts quickly closes him down. Robinson only as far as Volks. McGrandles gets it down to Beck. Flicks over the top for Rory Loy. Why though? Can't. Jason Thompson clears. Now Johnny Flint drops in for Callum Booth. Played in again behind. Miller again. This time hits Liam Fox and out for a throw into Falkirk on this near side. Will Volks. Looking for a target. No one really showing. Aims it down the line at Mark Beck. It's not out though by Callum Booth. No, it's not Callum Booth. It's Ross Callaghan. Up goes David McCracken. Again, a long throw from Will Volks. McCracken takes up his position at the near post. So he's aimed at. Goes beyond him though. So Lee Robinson holds up play and clears it long down that far side. Joe Chalmers waits with Anderson. Gets beaten by Anderson again. Playing in the centre. And it's a goal for John Baird. Again, Joe Chalmers beaten, and the ball across perfectly into the path of John Baird. So 5 minutes after Falkirk scored, it's Raith Rovers 1, Falkirk 1.
Well, Andy, the on-loan Celtic man's been skinned twice. He's got to do better than that in this division. I don't know if he expects it to be a little bit easier for him, but he's got to be stronger than that. It simply wasn't good enough. He'll be disappointed when he sees that again. Raith probably deservedly drawing level.
And he had the chances to play the ball out. Joe Chalmers and regroup. Decided to try and beat the man. Grant Anderson put across a perfect cross into the centre for John Baird. Went over the head of Johnny Flint, and there's an easy one for him to nod past Michael McGovern. So after 22 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 1, Falkirk 1. Miller plays out that far side. Thompson knocks into midfield. McGrandles loose. Vaughan had the foot up there. Chalmers knocks the ball out for a throw into Raith Rovers. Thompson aims it down the line. Roberts gets his head to it. Kingsley. Headed back by Callaghan. Kingsley again. And it's cleared there backwards. Now Dougie Hill nods up in the air. Miller gets his head to it, but Joe Cardle picks up the loose ball. Switches it wide to Callum Booth. Well, Volks found himself out of position. Now Booth. Plays the ball into the centre. Mark Miller clears it wide to Rory Loy. Caught there, Loy, by Liam Fox. Free kick to the Bairns. Well, good goal scored by Falkirk, but really poor defending from Joe Chalmers. Not the first time he's allowed Grant Anderson to get the better of him. And this time he had plenty of time, he could have put the ball out, just regrouped. Instead, he lost the ball, not allowed Anderson to play the ball across. Ronnie Flint can't quite decide what he's going to do. Eventually he aims it going long to Chalmers, heads it down to Beck, gets his long leg to it, back out to Chalmers, down the line to Roberts. Roberts plays it off Thompson for a throw into Falkirk on that far side. So Chalmers jogs across to take it. Well, 24 minutes gone, one each. Goal by Falkirk after 17 minutes and a poor one to lose, but a good conversion, you got to say, by John Baird. Done all his career, just peeling off the last man. Great cross in from Grant Anderson. Loy does well. Nudged off the ball by Jason Thompson by a kick to Raith Rovers, but says the referee. There goes Falkirk, 3 points behind Dundee, 2 behind Hamilton. Robinson right down the middle again. Anderson again. McCracken pushing the back by John Baird, so free kick to Falkirk. David McCracken is away to Stephen Kingsley. Floated towards Beck, just overhit though. He's the one for Lee Robinson. Again, just booted downfield by Robinson. Kingsley gets his head to it. McCracken chests it down. Cleared long and drifts out for a throw into Raith Rovers. It really is that type of surface. There's no point in trying to play nice silky football on it. You ain't going to manage it. It really is just kick and hope here. Thompson, Fox comes short for him. Callaghan turns away, comes back and loses his man. Conor McGrandles allows him to run, and it's wide to Callum Booth. Booth to Joe Cardle. Down the line to Booth. Rory Loy fills in. Comes off Loy and out for a corner to Raith Rovers.
We're getting caught down our right flank every time, Andy. Will Vaulks has been left to 2 men the last 2 or 3 times that Rovers have attacked. It's got to be addressed.
So Raith Rovers' 3rd corner of the game. Joe Cardle once again. Another one with a pinpoint delivery, as Grant Anderson on the other side has. I'll tell you what, that's not in the... Cardle floats it in. It's headed up in the air. Beck heads it away. Missed by... It drops to Anderson. Half cleared. Good play from Loy. Beaten though by Anderson. And a penalty. Mark Miller brings him down. Well, penalty, Lewis.
Yeah, I have to say he did obstruct him, Andy. I think Johnny Flynn's straight away over at the referee protesting, but while it wasn't in terms of contact, in terms of he didn't take his legs or anything, he certainly did just barge him, made no effort to get out of the way, didn't make any contact with the ball. So as much as it's disappointing, by the letter of the law, he's right.
So Grant Anderson, Falkirk couldn't clear the ball. Grant Anderson, so it's going to be Liam Fox up against Michael McGovern. So Liam Fox against Michael McGovern. Sends it into the back of the net, so after 27 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 1.
Well, Andy, we're just simply no grip on the midfield here whatsoever. I think I just don't know what's going on in that middle. It's just not happening. Mark Miller's day has gone from bad to worse because he was frustrated with the penalty decision, but you know what? He needs to forget about it, get his head up and just start dominating the game the way we know he can.
Well, Falkirk scored after 17 minutes, and after 27 minutes they find themselves 2-1 behind. Mark Miller took out Grant Anderson in the box. Referee had absolutely no doubt. And up stepped Liam Fox to send Michael McGovern the wrong way. Sent it right down the middle. And after 27 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 1. Johnny Flint. Plays the ball forward. Ellis heads it back. Flint nudged off the ball but gets away with it. Played over the top. Kraken plays it back to McGovern. Clears it downfield. He named it back. This time Dougie Hill gets his head to it. Callaghan plays it away to Thompson. Wants it back. Anderson again takes on. But Miller's there this time. Kingsley cleared into midfield to Loy. Gets his head to it. Now back to Loy. Falks wide on this near side. Tries a diagonal ball, an easy one though for Dougie Hill. Falks again. Brando's back to Volks. Down the line it goes to Loy. Can't quite get there though. It's played out by Callum Booth for a throw into Falkirk. Will Volks. Back to Flynn. Now Volks again. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there. It's an easy one for Liam Fox. It's again knocked over the top. Kingsley's got plenty of pace to get that. He just lets the ball runs back and McGovern clears it out. Well, Grant Anderson quickly taking to Jason Thompson. Falkirk slow to get back. Miller again tries to tip. Trips down Thompson. That'll be a yellow card for Matt Miller.
And he's getting frustrated. He's letting the temper get the better of him. He's still nipping at Michael McGovern. That's not the problem. He needs to just forget about it and just focus on his own game. Just affords Raith Rovers another opportunity out of nothing.
Another chance to put it into the Falkirk penalty area. Up goes Laurie Ellis. Dougie Hill stays back. And Joe Cardle, another chance to get into the Falkirk penalty area. Referee yellow cards Mark Miller. There's Thompson and Liam Fox available at the edge of the area. It looks as if Cardle will go put it into the penalty area. Anderson at the back post, as is Cardle whips the ball in. Good play, good defending though by, kept in by Mark Beck. Good defending by Stephen Kingsley. Saw off the challenge of John Baird. Beck plays it down the channel. An easy one though for Callum Booth. Back to his goalkeeper. Jason Thompson on that far side. Across goes Loy. Flexible out for a throw into Raith Rovers. Good work again from Rory Loy. Tireless worker in this Falkirk side. Callaghan this time. Back to Thompson. And shipped down the line towards Vaughan. Comes off Kingsley for a throw into Raith Rovers. Grant Anderson leaves it for Jason Thompson. Fox, but in quickly steps McGrandles, headed out by Callaghan ahead of Rory Loy for a throw into Falkirk, right in front of the Falkirk dugout. It'll be soul destroying for manager Gary Holt. Everything seemed to work for him. Corner, Mark Beck won the header, Rory Loy converted it, but then two defensive disasters for the Bairns. Came down towards Beck. Yeah, seemed to be forced out of it there, but referee saw nothing untoward. Thompson again. Came down the line towards Vaughan. Ball runs out for a throw into Falkirk. So John Baird goal and a Liam Fox penalty. Raith Rovers 2-1 up here. Kingsley aims it down the line. Again it back. Ball run. Falls to Rory Loy. Good play again from Loy. So back to Chalmers. Kingsley tries to play into Beck. Tries to bring the ball down. Chalmers does well. Loy fell there, but Chalmers gets it to Chalmers again. Back inside to Beck. And Loy turns. Now Chalmers again. Floated into the centre. Drops for Will Volks. Drives it just wide, Will Volks. Well, Good play from Falkirk, dropped to the back post. Will Vaulks had a chance, just drove it past the far post.
Yeah, pretty unlucky from the central defender, Andy. He's acquitted himself fairly well in this unusual right back position today, but just certainly wasn't far away with that effort.
So Jason Robinson again, chance to clear for Raith Rovers. Roberts waits, and everybody waits. Grant Anderson allowed to get ahead of it. Baird gets it wide to Anderson again. Chalmers this time gets ahead of it, back to Grant Anderson. Now it's John Baird, edgy Ross Callaghan. Side stops to Joe Cardle, but quickly closed down. And cleared away by Johnny Flint. Headed away by Jason Thompson. Well, again, just standing waiting for the ball to get played. 3 forward players in midfield. Someone's got to take responsibility for it. That allowed Raith Rovers the chance to get into the Falkirk final third. McGrandles gives it to Kingsley. McGrandles again. Can play a short one to Kingsley. I mean, don't know what he expected him to do there. Callaghan plays it inside. Miller manages to get inside this time. Driven high and wide and handsome by Joe Cardle. Conor McGrandles never really got started in this game either, though, Lewis.
I think just for me, Andy, the mix and it just isn't. It's not working in the middle of the park today. It's hard to pinpoint what the issue is. I'd even say that Phil Roberts and Rory have drifted out of it as well. I just don't midfield forward. It's just not working.
Roberts flicks it on. Loy manages to backheel it, only to Jason Robinson. So 10 minutes to go before half time. Great start by the Bairns, goal in 17 minutes from Rory Loy, 16th of the season, but 10 minutes later they find themselves 2-1 down. Robinson, again aimed at Anderson, again beats Chalmers in the air. Kingsley does well, knocks it in behind. Loy gets his head to it, now Beck lays it off for Conor McGrandles. Wide it goes to Will Vaulks. And across comes Callum Booth, asked him to do far too much there. Really giving Will Vaulks no chance. McGrandles thrown in towards Roberts. McGrandles gets it in. Lloyd ahead it, but Dougie Hill clears it. Roberts does well though. Floated to the back post. Beck! That's it! Oh! Not enough power on it. Got his head to it. In behind Laurie Ellis, but the goalkeeper could easily save it.
Well, it seemed, I think he just got it just in time, Andy. I'd be interested in seeing that one again, but certainly got to give Phil Roberts plenty of credit there. A great effort from him.
And Mark Beck just couldn't quite get enough power on it. To Robinson, again aimed at Anderson. And again he beats Chalmers. And Kraken just boots it up in the air. Callaghan with Miller. Again, Raith Rovers get the advantage. Played off. McGrandles as well. Played through to Rory Loy. Now Loy. Roberts on this near side. Callum Butho gets his head to it. Gets into Liam Fox. Thompson on the far side. Cross goes McGrandles. Callaghan inside him. Played over the top again. Again, McCracken's there ahead of Lewis Vaughan. Heads out for a throw in to Raith Rovers. Vaughan gets it back to Thompson. Played in behind to Anderson. And comes off McCracken for a corner to Raith Rovers. 4th of the game.
Yeah, tempo's just dropped for Falkirk, Andy. It's just not happening at the moment. Guys just need to regroup and get a bit of momentum going again.
First one from Joe Cardle from that far side. This time it'll curl out. Liam Fox calls for it, but it's waved away by Cardle. Laurie Ellis makes it onto the near post. Mark Beck's there to head it. Far as Fox. Gets it wide again to Cardle. Closed down by Roberts. And easily past Roberts though. And floated to the back post. That's a run, Michael McGovern. John Baird claiming for a touch. Ever the optimist. It's going to be a change for Falkirk. Joe Chalmers going off.
not surprised, being honest, Andy. I think he's had a nightmare start. It's just not happened for him. He's not really brought much to the table so far. I think it doesn't look injured. I think it's just I think the manager's just been brave in making a tactical change. I have to say, fair play, Gary Holt. A lot of managers would just continue, so fair enough.
And Leahy comes on. Flynn gets his head to it. Now Volks played forward. Roberts does well. Beck gives it back to Roberts. Back inside to Beck. Played. Oh, unlucky. Almost squeezed it through to Luke Leahy. And knocked in behind for Vaughan. Miller does well. Steps in. And Rory Loy. Good tackle though by Ross Callaghan. Knocks the ball out for a throw into Falkirk on this near side. Aimed it back, but not the best of throw-ins. No. Clash of heads there. Phil Robertson. Not quite sure who it is. Both players down. Referee immediately stops the game as he has Grant Anderson. Really took a sore one. Hope they're both okay. So Roberts is up sitting. He's up on his feet. Anderson still down though. He's getting up on his feet now though. Good to see. Really was a sickening clash of heads there. No malice intended on either side. It's one of those things in football. A drop ball. Both players shake hands, no malice intended. So it's a drop ball. Callum Booth leaves it for Rory Loy. Callum Booth clears it long towards Michael McGovern. Both players return to the fray. It's not wide to Johnny Flynn. Quickly closed down by Lewis Vaughan. Gets it back to Cardle. Fox. Knocked through for Cardle again. Played wide. Good save from McGovern. John Baird again onto it quickly. Mistake by Johnny Flynn and they're right on top of you, Lewis.
Just I don't understand, Andy. Why let yourself be closed down like that? Big man had plenty of time and space to get rid of it, but he actually invited the pressure.
Oh, it's a fifth corner for Raith Rovers. Closing down by Lewis Vaughan. Right on top of Johnny Flynn. And then immediately they were right on top of Falkirk. Fox played a tremendous through ball through. Ellis comes to the near post. Played into the far post. Beck gets his head to it. Fox puts it square to Callaghan. Driven off Mark Miller and out for a throw into Raith Rovers on this near side. And Falkirk mark up. Callum Booth waits for the ball to be retrieved. Cardle goes down the line. Marked by Roberts. Back to Booth. It's knocked out for a throw into Falkirk. Good touch from Cardle. Came down the line to Beck. Beck flicks it on. Nodded out by Dougie Hill. Left for Will Volks. 3 minutes of the first half to go. Down the lane again. Played over the top. Good run by Roy Loy. Ellis hits Loy with the ball. And Booth gets it to Dougie Hill. And clears it out. Next Falkirk player, of course, Dougie Hill. Also had a lot of skill. Bit unlucky, I think, in the John Hughes era. I think he had a lot more. Him and Brian Allen had a lot more to offer Falkirk than they were allowed to give. It's had a good game at this level. Dougie Hill dominant in the air. I remember the times when he played at Falkirk, so it's a chance for Falkirk now. Will Vaux aimed it back. It was over everybody. Now down the edge of the area. McGrandles is there. Good turn from McGrandles. Gets it square to Mark Miller. Turns back Miller. Beck. Tries to knock it wide to Kingsley. Poor one. Throw into Raith Rovers. 2 minutes of the first half to go, plus any time added on for that injury to Grant Anderson and Phil Roberts. So Jason Thompson. Again, Grant Anderson down the line. Looks to have fully recovered. Played away by Mark Miller. Beck does well. Uses his strength. Gets it wide to Leahy. Down inside to Loy. Back he goes to Leahy. Down behind for Loy. Good run again from Roy Loy. Cuts the ball back to the edge of the area. McGrandles is there. Brought it down. Well, that looked like a clear penalty. Flint. Nodded again towards John Baird. John Baird. Played inside to Cardle. Thompson on that far side. Callaghan knocked through for Lewis Vaughan. Kingsley's there to nod out. Well, that looked as clear a penalty as you're likely to see. Barge in the back on Conor McGrandles. Referee said no. Lewis Vaughan back to Thompson. Picked up by Cardle. I'll play through to Vaughan. Easy 1-0 for Michael McGovern. Aimed again at Beck. Drops for Mark Miller. Nods it forward. Loy. Good control. Uses Stephen Kingsley. Leahy back to Kingsley. Inside to Mark Miller. Play to the far side to Phil Roberts. Nods it down. Played away by Callum Booth. David McCracken will pick up the loose ball. We're into time added on. Goes diagonally towards Beck. Gets his head to it. Drop for Jason Thompson to clear. Kingsley. And just knocks the ball into the danger area. Robinson grabs it under his bar. It would be embarrassing if he had dropped that one. So we're into time added on. Kingsley this time wins that one ahead of Grant Anderson. Nods it out for a throw into Raith Rovers. So Jason Thompson. Free kick to Falkirk. Pushing the back on Conor McGrandles. Now Stephen Kingsley gives it to David McCracken. Back to Kingsley. It's forward, but an easy 1-0 for Dougie Hill. Half time it is. Let's wait to restart. Lewis Vaughan, John Baird over the ball, encouraging his teammates. Off we go. Just knocked into position. Leigh just lets the ball run out. Stephen Kingsley. Aim down the line at Rory Lout. Jason Thompson's there though. Leigh just lets the ball run out. Another throw into Falkirk. Stephen Kingsley. It's time to Leahy. Back to Kingsley. Up over the top for Beck. Headed clear by Mark Miller. Picks the ball up, but not clear. Grandos flicks on to Rory Loy. Played wide to Phil Roberts on that far side. Cross goes Booth and Cardle. Roberts takes on Cardle, but Cardle slips the ball out for a throw into Falkirk. Roll Volks. Up goes Flint. Up goes McCracken. Pulls back Conor McGrandles to defend. That's Lewis Vaughan there. Volks deep one to the near post. Headed on by Beck. Held in by David McCracken. His first goal of the season. First goal for the club. David McCracken equalises. 1 minute into the second half.
Well, Andy, I take it back. I think big Mark Beck's done it again for us there. Big target man's just used his size and strength and just knocked that down for the centre half. Couldn't really miss there, a couple of yards out. Big man stuck it in the net, got right back in the game.
David McCracken's first goal for the club. Keep winding him up about the fact he's the only defender not scored. Well, that's no longer true. Perfect position for a defender. 2.5 inches out, knocked into the back of the net, but a great flick on again by Mark Beck. That's knocked wide to Jason Thompson. Mark Beck in quickly. Cleared out for a throw into Raith Rovers. And Beck did it again. Get encouragement there from Luke Leahy. Really has played his part this afternoon, Mark Beck. Created both goals. Caused all sorts of problems for that Raith Rovers defence. So, Thompson aims it down the line. Kingsley gets his head to it. Not behind, so it's a throw into Raith Rovers. Grant Anderson really was taking Joe Chalmers apart in that first half. A slightly different kettle of fish with Luke Leahy and Stephen Kingsley there. So it's Jason Thompson. Liam Fox sends it into Callaghan. Played down the line, headed cross to knock back. McGrandles clears it in behind Callum Booth. Phil Roberts immediately on the run. Booth just knocks it forward. He's offside. Assistant next to us. Lewis Vaughan offside. A good play again from the Bairns. So Will Volks. Aim towards Mark Beck. Again he wins it. Mark Miller. Kingsley wide on this near side. Plays a great ball into Luke Leigh. Lay off. But can't quite get there. Dougie Hill's there. Miller. Liam Fox knocks over the top. It's in behind McCracken. John Baird. Oh, referee decides a free kick. Baird for me just went down. Nowhere near him, but he decided to go down. So it's a free kick to Raith Rovers. Just went down. So it's Joe Cardle, stands over the ball. Liam Fox, some 30 yards from the Falkirk goal. There's one also there. So the referee moves the ball back 10 yards. So on that basis is about 29 yards from the Falkirk goal. So it's going to be Joe Cardle. Drives it off the wall. Cardle turns it back to Dougie Hill. And just launched forward. Drops down for Vaughan. Played through for Baird. Steps it wide, but Cardle can't take advantage. Comes off. Luke Leahy. Well, again, sloppy defending for Falkirk. Thompson steps inside Leahy. Goes past Miller. Cross goes Stephen Kingsley in the corner to Raith Rovers.
Well, just the drop in tempo there, Andy. I think they always say you're most dangerous when you've just scored. It's looking that way at the moment.
Oh, sixth corner of the game to Raith Rovers, first of the second half. Jason Thompson, edge of the area, but spotted by Conor McGrandles. McCardle sends it to the near post, flicked on, half cleared and then booted away. Cardle whips the ball in, headed it clear. Rory Lloyd as well, and just clears it downfield. Booth played back wide. Dougie Hill nodded down to Callaghan. Callaghan heads it to the near post. Beck's there though, nods it away. Luke Leahy plays it inside to Rory Lloyd. Does well, Lloyd. Holds off the attentions there of Liam Fox. Leahy played across square to Mark Miller. Good ball. Miller wide again to Will Vaulks. Now Will Vaulks played into the near post. Booth easily cleared. McGrandles. Miller, but can't quite get away with it. Cardle nodded away. Leahy in quickly. McCracken there ahead of Baird. Boots out. Good play from David McCracken. Got there first and cleared the ball out. So Booth down the line to Baird. Turns back for Will Vaulks, who clears out for another throw into Raith Rovers. Again, really has stepped up in tempo. Baird back to Anderson. All the way back to, rolls out though, throw into Liam Fox. Leaves it for Callum Booth. Back to Dougie Hill. And it's launched forward. Flicked off Lewis Vaughan, but into the arms of Michael McGovern. Aim towards Mark Beck. Beaten in the air this time. Play through though. Rory Lloyd. Booth. It's cleared forward. Cracking again there first. Grandles. Now Rory Lloyd. Great control from Lloyd. Slips it through to Beck. It's beaten there. Dougie Hill gets his head to it. Miller. And Liam Fox knocks over the top. Johnny Flynn to chase. All the way back to Michael McGovern. Aim downfield. Ross Callaghan waits. Played back to Thompson, but Bart Beck picks up the ball. Now Stephen Kingsley. Beck. Over the top by Beck, but easy one for Dougie Hill to let run through to his goalkeeper. Rolled out to Dougie Hill. Again, angled ball into this near side to Grant Anderson. Knocked inside to Jason Thompson. Played in behind for Grant Anderson to chase, but Stephen Kingsley's there. Safety first from Kingsley. Grant Anderson takes it quickly. Nodded down. Luke Leahy's there. Kingsley for corner to Raith Rovers. The second corner of the second half. On all sorts of problems with the first one. So Joe Cardle again. Stephen Kingsley up on his feet. Just jogging back. Played in by Cardle to the back post. Fox lets it run. And clears it away. Callum Booth picks the ball up. Misley sends it back long. Now it's inside. Loy, good control again. Loy, but can't quite get it cleared. Liam Fox aims a diagonal ball to Joe Cardle. Across goes Kingsley. Drives it across. Knocked away though by David McCracken. Jason Thompson. In steps McGrandles. Great play from Conor McGrandles. Wide to Phil Roberts. Now Roberts. Head of Callum Booth. Drives it. Just past the far post. Good effort from Phil Roberts. Just reminds the Raith Rovers defence. Stephen Kingsley down injured.
Well, it's a good pass, I have to say, from Conor McGrandles, Andy. Good anticipation there, just to read where the ball was going, intercept it, drive forward, beat a man, and cracking pass round to Phil Roberts, who's just apologised to McGrandles there for the finish. Obviously feels he should have had it on target. Dale Brooks and Gary Holt just having a word as well. Hopefully this is nothing too serious for Stephen Kingsley.
Phil Roberts certainly had the pace to get beyond Callum Booth. Could have taken an extra touch and decided to have a go. It certainly is a great outball to have. Phil Roberts' pace is electric. Stephen Kingsley's on his feet. Seemed to have caught one in the stomach. I think that was from the Grant Anderson effort. Comes across and just apologises when they won the corner the last time round. Just seemed to hit him in the delicates. I'm sure he'll be fine. So Falkirk currently down to 10 men. As Lee Robinson sets to send this one long. Goes down the other side. Will Volks waits. Flint puts it back forward. Dougie Hill. Right through McGrandles. And then Miller did well held up. Grant Anderson gets in behind Luke Leahy. Luke Leahy does well though. Rolled out for a throw into Raith Rovers. Stephen Kingsley back on play. Grant Anderson. Good defending from Luke Leahy. Thompson comes off Kingsley and then clears it at the second attempt. Beck waits. Run by Dougie Hill. Now Mark Miller. Flynn just boots it up in the air. Well held by Michael McGovern. Bowls out to Will Volks on the far side. Head long towards Beck. Phil Roberts. Good play from Roberts. Spots Leahy wide on this near side. Great ball to Leahy. Drives it! Good shot by Robinson. And good second follow-up save by Lee Robinson. Good effort from Luke Leahy though. A fantastic ball from Phil Roberts. Flint heads into midfield to McGrandles. Knocks it down to Stephen Kingsley. Now Kingsley. Rory Lowe wants over the top. It's in behind Laurie Ellis, but just overhit. Needs one for Lee Robinson. He just points, he wants it more into the corner. Now Jason Thompson. Liam Fox. The ball aimed across the top. Missed by Will Volks. Drops to Joe Cardle. Easy one for Michael McGovern. Good save from McGovern. Again, Will Volks got caught there. Now Roberts. Played into midfield to Beck. McCracken. Miller. Back to McCracken. Wide to Will Volks. Now Volks. Played over the top, but an easy one for Dougie Hill. Gets good play by Hill, gives it to Booth, gets it back. One touch stuff to Liam Fox, now Callum Booth. Played over the top again. Johnny Flynn's there. And Volks. Only half cleared though. Liam Fox turns away. It's all the way back to Lee Robinson. His name's out over the top. Kingsley's there ahead of Anderson. Miller sends it all the way back to Michael McGovern. He knocks it along, aim towards Phil Roberts. Comes off the head of Callum Booth. Roberts chases it with Laurie Ellis. Gets there first. Free kick to Falkirk. Good play from Phil Roberts.
Well, it's exactly what a penalty was given for earlier on, Andy. I still don't think either were, but don't think it was a foul, don't think it was a penalty, but there we go.
Well, good play from Phil Roberts. He knew Laurie Ellis didn't have the pace. Away he went. Just drew the foul. So there's a chance. Mark Miller. As the Falkirk fans start the chance behind that goal Falkirk are shooting into. Mark Miller. Mark Beck at the back post as he was for the first goal. Driven in by him. Too long though. Fox gets there, but over the line. Fox just does enough. Knocks the ball into midfield. Volks. Oh, screws the ball wide, Will Volks. Kept in by Lee Robinson. Just didn't catch that one at all, Will Volks. Kraken gets away to Roberts. Good turn from Roberts, but can't quite squeeze the ball down the line. Throw into Raith Rovers. Callum Booth. Aims it at John Baird. Flynn's there. Roberts misses it. Ball knocked up in the air to Callaghan. Brings the ball down. Jason Thompson. Leigh goes across and closes him down. Wide it goes to Anderson. Leigh let him run though. McCandles gets there, but again it drops to Callaghan. Played through, an ambitious ball. Leigh just lets the ball run out. Ambitious ball that to Jason Thompson. Poor initial defending from Luke Leahy, let Jason Thompson run past them. That in the end did well to shepherd that ball out. Going towards Mark Beck. Wins the ball. Dropped in behind Laurie Ellis. Knees it back to his goalkeeper, so I'll allow him to pick it up. Nervous on that one though. The slightest miss hit is Lee Robinson, sends it along. Comes off the head of Stephen Kingsley. Comes off Lewis Vaughan. Could play for McCracken again. Throw into Falkirk. Wave back by the referee. Mark Beck off his target here. Drops in behind him though to Liam Fox. Played over the top. Kraken floats out for a throw in to Raith Rovers. So Jason Thompson take this over the hour mark now. Liam Fox turns away from Rory Loy all too easily. Opens up. Ross Callaghan. Wide it goes. Floated in by, but knocked wide to Jason Thompson, his near side. Leahy comes out to close him down. Steps away from him though. Played in behind for Lewis Vaughan. Grant Anderson does well though. Stephen Kingsley. By kick. That's the right decision, no question about it. Fantastic defending by Stephen Kingsley. He just let Grant Anderson go to the byline, rolled the ball out. Good defending. You'll see the crowd behind the Falkirk goal aren't happy with it, but the referee got it absolutely right. So it's going to be Michael McGovern towards Roberts, but doesn't quite get there. Good stretch from Will Volks. Knocked over the top for Mark Beck to chase. Ellis just plays the ball out. Volks, Roberts, flicked on to Rory Loy. Roberts, whipped in by Roberts, away by Ellis. Again they get the break of the ball. Booth manages to keep it in only as far as Mark Miller. Flynn. All the way back to David McCracken. Floated over the top to Rory Loy. Again, misheads though. Volks. Oh, Johnny Flynn rather. Lewis Vaughan in. So it's a throw into Falkirk. Oh, Will Volks. Aims it down the line, but easy one though for Jason Thompson. McGrandles closes him down. Played over the top. McCracken's there. Gets his head to it. Luke Leahy. Inside it goes to Loy. Back to Leahy. Plays it through for Mark Beck, but really hasn't got the pace to catch that one. Held off by Dougie Hill. So Lee Robinson. Again, just knocks it long. Again, Kingsley beats Anderson in the air. Well, Ellis gets it this time though. Baird held back by McCracken. Playing to the referee. Well, Joe Cardle looked to take a quick one to Jason Thompson, decides to just leave it. No, Joe Cardle. Grant Anderson in there. Flicked to the back post. Headed away by Johnny Flint. Helped on. Oh, Luke Leahy miss hit. This rolls out for a corner to Raith. Tried to buy kick. Well, I think the referee got that one definitely wrong. A bookie for John Baird, but I think he's got a case there.
Yeah, I think I certainly didn't see a touch in that one myself, Andy. It just looked like a slice from Luke. Seemed to be sliced and then it was shielded and out the ball went. I was expecting a corner award. I think most people on the ground were, but not sure what this referee's been doing in the second half, Andy.
No, it certainly came off Luke Leahy. So, McGovern. Beck gets his head to it. Drops into no man's land. Play forward to Anderson. Chased down by Mark Miller. Yeah, free kick. Yeah, quite right. Miller got his body between the player and the ball. It was pulled back. Referee's absolutely right. I'll tell you something else. John Baird complained to him. It's not going to help his mood with the Raith Rovers players. He's only human after all. Stephen Kingsley. Final ball aimed towards Beck. Headed into the area. Drops down. Cleared again. Cardle. Played over the top. Flint gets into midfield to Miller. Leahy back to Kingsley. Closed down by Cardle. Clears the ball out for a throw into Raith Rovers. Right up to the midway point of the second half. Still 2-2 here. Jason Thompson down the line. Leahy gets his head to it. Loy over the top to Beck. Tries to turn. Gets it down to Luke Leahy. Into the box goes McGrandles. Conor McGrandles. Kingsley. Floated at Lee Robinson. Good effort from Kingsley. It was on target. Made the goalkeeper make a save. Will Volts screws one inside to Miller and gets it back. Down the line to Roberts. It's played into no man's land though. Jason Thompson. Wide it goes to Grant Anderson. Leahy goes with him. Forces him back. Thompson. Inside to Fox. Played through to Vaughan. Grant does this well. Played on. Loy can't quite get there. Dougie Hill. Ball aimed at Lewis Vaughan. Poor one, no. Mark Miller. Wide it goes to Phil Roberts. Not the best of balls by Mark Miller, but Roberts does well. Ball handled by Cardle. That has to be a yellow card, I would have thought. Deliberate handball. Everybody decides it's not deliberate. I don't get this. Clearly grabbed the ball. Oh, Will Volks, another chance to send it into the danger area. Best of the lot. McGrandles heads it back in. Knocked back out. Miller there first. Roberts gets in behind. Whips it across the goal. Knocked away by Dougie Hill. Good play by Phil Roberts.
Yeah, he's just playing in little flashes, Andy. He's all of a sudden back in the game, quickly taking corner.
Mark Miller. Mark Beck just heads over. Good invention from the Bairns. Quick taking corner from Phil Roberts to Mark Miller. Floated ball into Mark Beck. Just couldn't get it on target. Deserves a goal, Mark Beck, for all his work this match. Robinson Came down the middle again towards Anderson. Flicked on. Kingsley's there. Leahy again. Miss heads, miss kicks. Miller gets it down to Mark Beck. Uses his strength. Flicks it wide to Leahy. Across comes Jason Thompson. Has to go back to Kingsley though. Comes off Kingsley. Grandos gets there, only just. And again. And lose. Well, Leahy dived in. Never touched him, but the referee says the intent was there. Throw ball from Leahy in the first place, it caused all the problems. So Jason Thompson. Liam Fox. Vaughan comes forward. Kingsley clears with interest. Dougie Hill chases back. And floats over the top to Cardle. This comes off roll vaults for a throw into Raith Rovers. Booth. Cardle down the line. This is Vaughan. Good turn from Vaughan, but cleared away by Miller. Mark Beck to chase. Cross comes Ellis. Looking for help. Mark Beck, none really coming. Plays it forward to Luke Leahy's first there. And Jason Thompson has to take him on. Just doesn't have the confidence, Luke Leahy. Miller. Flew over top for Rory Loy. Great goal from Rory Loy! Number 6-17 of the season. Great ball from Mark Miller. Great finish from Rory Loy. Raith Rovers 2.
Well, and it was a great move. I think the Raith guys just holding their hands up there. Nothing they could do to stop that one. Have to say as well, though, when the ball came over the top there, Rory had a defender right behind him, certainly under pressure. Keeper advancing at a rate of knots, and he just kept his cool. Didn't put power on it. Power was already there, just steered it gently into the back of the net. Great finish.
Well, we thought Luke Leahy had done the wrong thing, not taking on Jason Thompson. So worked out, got the ball back to Mark Miller. A tremendous chip forward. Rory Loy chested it down, took all the time in the world to score goal number 17. And that puts Falkirk 3-2 up here with 19 minutes to go. And that means a change for Raith Rovers. Off goes number 21, Lewis Vaughan.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think Luke Lee's had such an impact since he came on. He's worked really tirelessly down this left-hand side. He's actually impressed me with his defensive ability this afternoon as well. He's really made a difference. Since Joe Chalmers went off, it's made all the difference.
And we'll get the player coming on for you as soon as we can. Jason Thompson. There's the ball down the line. And it's Gordon Smith that's come on, we believe. Just turns round, I'll just confirm that. His number is number 15, Gordon Smith.
Well, they just got to hold on to this now. They've got round about quarter of an hour still to play here. We've worked hard, fairly harshly done by without the penalty, so just got to hold on and get the 3 points.
Of exactly 18 minutes to go here, plus time added on for stoppages. Clearly pushed in the back by Dougie Hill. Just wasn't getting there. He knew he wasn't getting there. Just nudged Mark Beck. Well, what a ball that was by Mark Miller. Flynn gives it wide to Kingsley. First time layoff to Luke Leahy. Jason Thompson behind him. Tries to pick out Kingsley. Lord Ellis is there. Plays the ball out. Good chasing from the Bairns again though. Really must be deflated, this Raith Rovers side. 2 goals up after 27 minutes. Put them 2-1 ahead at Falkirk. But Falkirk comes storming back. Goal after less than a minute of the second half, and then another goal from Rowley. Kingsley gets it down to Leahy. Flicks it through to Loy. Oh, can't quite get it down. Did well to hold off the defender. Put himself off balance. He could have sent in Phil Roberts, so square ball. Or Mark Beck was also there, but well, who would grudge him a hat trick? Nodded inside. Loy nods it down. Leahy drives it just past. What a shot from Luke Leahy. So Lee Robinson. Lee wins that one ahead of Grant Anderson. Falls for Laurie Ellis. Has to go all the way back to Lee Robinson. He screws it out to this near side. Again, Leahy wins it. Fox picks up the loose ball. Clears it over the top. McCracken's there. He plays safety first. And John Baird has to take a quick one. Gives it to Liam Fox. Beck's right on top of him though. Forces him backwards. Plays square into Dougie Hill. Oh, played wide to Callum Booth, but again off balance Dougie Hill, so it's a throw into the Bairns. Phil Roberts now, no real rush, just decides to leave it for Will Volks. 15 minutes to go. Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 3. Goal after 17 minutes by Rory Loy. Then a goal just into the second half from David McCracken, first of his Falkirk career. Miller can't quite get there, nodded inside. McGrandles. McCracken gives it to Kingsley, ahead of him Luke Leahy. Decides to go down, screws it out of play. Stephen Kingsley apologises. And Jason Thompson. Back to Thompson. Now Laurie Ellis has to go to Dougie Hill. Beck closes him down. Played into midfield to back it goes to Callaghan. Knocked over the top and behind Johnny Flint. McCracken's there though. Plays it away. Out for a throw in. Good covering from David McCracken. So there's no slouch. And Callum Booth. Back it goes to Dougie Hill. Again to Booth. Roberts steps away from him. Played inside to back it goes. This time Stephen Kingsley's there to knock it out for a throw in. Dougie Hill this time. Uses Callum Booth. Back it goes to Hill. Side to Booth. Now Callaghan. Comes off the toe of Luke Leahy in the arms of Michael McGovern. No way that could be called a pass back, so it's in the goalkeeper's hands. McGovern launches a high one, aimed at Beck. Again, Dougie Hill there first though. Now Callaghan comes off him. Beck though picks up the second ball, gets it to Luke Leahy. Miller. Phil Roberts, good control from Roberts. Volks. Not forward to Rory Loy, but not the best ball from Will Volks. Drifts out for a throw into Raith Rovers. And the sunshine over there on the far side. I wish it was us because it's absolutely freezing over this side. Tony's not caring, he's been in Tenerife. Don't know what he's doing though because he hasn't got much of a suntan. Better not ask him. One by Volks. Booth. The Grandals. Beck flicks the ball on, but it drops for Jason Thompson. Hurriedly has to clear though. Stephen Kingsley waits with Grant Anderson and wins it. It drops for Callaghan though. And just knocked over the top for McCracken. Nods it down to McGrandles. Flicked forward, but Laurie Ellis is there. Callaghan again. Forces the ball out, throw into Falkirk. Good play from Luke Leahy again. Good defending. Throw into Falkirk. Stephen Kingsley looks down the line. Mark Beck's there, as is Rory Loy. He decides to go across to Johnny Flint. Now Will Volks. Played in by Volks, but no idea what for. Callum Booth. Fox back to Booth. Booted down the field. Again, McCracken wins it. Loy pushed in the back. Callaghan takes it away from McGrandles. Fox plays it wide to Jason Thompson. Head of him, Grant Anderson. Leigh closes them down. Callaghan. First time ball over round the corner. But once again, played inside. Now Baird. Luke Leahy there quickly. Baird again. Booted clear by Johnny Flint. Laurie Ellis. Thompson, quite far forward this time, gets it back to Fox. Loy closes him down. Deflects the ball to Will Volks. Loy. Yeah, free kick fell by Joe Cardle and Rory Loy. So Will Volks. Mark Beck on the edge of the D, at the edge of the 18-yard box, joined by Luke Leahy. Floated towards Beck. Gets his head to it. Leahy does well. Corner to Falkirk. Good play from Loy and Leahy.
Yeah, Luke Leahy unlucky with that, Andy. I think he's worked so hard since he came on. He's really impressed me today, actually.
Mark Beck really has been a handful. Won that one again. Can he get a goal? So it's Falkirk's second corner of the second half, fourth corner of the game. Mark Miller from this near side. Conor McGrandles goes short, it's waved away by Miller. Whips the ball in. Oh, comes off and goes behind. Looked like a handball, but the referee says no, corner. Another chance for Mark Miller. Hooked in by Miller. McGrandles gets his head to it. Beck can't quite turn. McGrandles will pick up the loose ball though. Miscues it though. Callaghan, 3-on-3. Baird one side. Knocked wide to Baird. Play the diagonal ball in behind. Callaghan will get there. But it comes off. Good play by David McCracken. Callaghan couldn't square it across. Came off the defender and then back off the attacker. 10 minutes to go here at Starks Park. Great break from Raith Rovers, but again, poor effort from Conor McGrandles. He's miscued it right into the path of Raith Rovers. At this stage of the game, you can't afford to do that. Safety first at all occasions. McGovern. Leahy gets it wide to Kingsley, knocks over the top. Mark Beck chases it, it's in behind. Dougie Hill does well though, cushion headed back to his goalkeeper, good defending. Robinson again just knocks over the top. Again McCracken's there first. Leahy can't keep it in, so it's a throw into Raith Rovers. Baird again. Jason Thompson. Brought it out, but can't get the best of it, so it drops to Liam Fox. Now Callaghan. Wide to Booth. Down the line Smith. Back it goes to Booth. Inside to Callaghan. Cardle, but picked up by Falkirk. Roberts takes on Booth. And takes on Dougie Hill. Can't quite. Does well though, Phil Roberts. Pick up a yellow card for that, but it's, well, it doesn't deserve that.
Just frustration getting the better of him, Andy. He's showing the Raith defence a clean pair of heels. I'm saying he's been doing that, should have been doing that all game, being honest with you. He's quicker than them all. But as I say, just a bit of frustration creeping into his game there.
So a yellow card for Phil Roberts. Dougie Hill's getting into a bit of an argument. Yeah, been told to go away by the referee. And Dougie Hill, no stranger to controversy. He's had a few sendings off in his time, Dougie.
It's like Spence, Andy, coming on for Cardle. Raith are going 4 men up front for the end of the game. Game should be over by now if the referee had done the needful, but sadly we're left now just with a 1 goal deficit instead of 2.
Good header by Johnny Flynn. Now Beck takes it away from. He just knocks into the path though of Lee Robinson. Did well to take it past. Lloyd closes them down quickly. Spence gets away from McCracken. McCracken bites back and plays it out for a throw in to Raith Rovers on this near side. Jason Thompson. Down the line to Grant Anderson. Thompson flips the ball in. Headed clear by Miller. Laurie Ellis. Back over the top again. And behind. Well, kept it in. Anderson drives it forward. It's knocked away by Conor McGrandles. Again Anderson. Back to Thompson. Inside to Liam Fox. Good ball to Callaghan. Ball played wide to Jason Thompson. Shoots high and wide though, Jason Thompson. Spence and all his attackers are standing with open arms saying what happened. So 1727 fans here today with 6 minutes to go. It's still Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 3.
Well, Andy, the job's not complete yet, of course. I wonder if manager will be tempted just to use a couple of substitutions just to burn some time down. Game's not over.
Again aimed it back. Again he gets his head to it. Loy lets it drop. Not down as far as Phil Roberts. Takes on Callum Booth. Gives them too much to do this time though.
Won the ball. Won the ball.
Good play again by Roberts.
Won the ball.
So Phil Roberts up on his feet. Got a warm round of applause from the Falkirk fans. That's not often happened this season for Falkirk. But when he gets his mind to it, he can be a real potent threat, can Phil Roberts. His pace, absolutely frightening. But it's a throw into Falkirk. Will Volks. Again, aimed at Mark Beck. Marked by Dougie Hill. Luke Leahy and the referee wants him to get on with it. It's aimed at Beck. Headed away by Hill though. Miller. Yeah, handball. Came off the arm of Grant Anderson. Into the final 5 minutes. Now if Leahy or Mark Miller could just place this one in the back of the net, everyone in the Falkirk stand behind that goal would breathe much easier. Stephen Kingsley, of course, there also. Luke Leahy, most of his line up to take it. I suspect Mark Miller will pull rank. All's lined up. So Mark Miller. What a goal by Mark Miller! Just lined the ball up and blitzed into the back of the net. What a goal by Mark Miller! Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 4.
What a hit, Andy. Unstoppable. There's no way Robinson's getting anywhere near that. Absolutely perfect free kick. You're not going to see a better one than that in a wee while. Miller just stepped up, 22 yards out, pinpoint accuracy, back of the net. Game now looks over.
That's Mark Miller's 6th goal of the season. As Falkirk make a substitution. Ollie Durajai coming on. But what a goal that was by Mark Miller. Absolutely blitzed it into the back of the net, waited till they lined up the wall, then he just sent it into the back of the net like an exocet. And so after 87 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 4. And Craig Sybil's coming on. Phil Roberts goes off, applauds the fans. So Sybil replaces Roberts.
Well, I have to say, Andy, there's a lot of redemption there for Mark Miller as well. He felt incredibly harshly done by for the penalty that gave Raith the lead earlier in the first half. So delighted to see him step up, and I say the difference in the team, himself and everyone in the second half's been absolutely fantastic. They've responded in exactly the way we want.
Luke Leahy knocks it cross field to Craig Sybil. Cross goes Booth. Sybil steps inside him, does well. And again, good play from Sybil. Can't quite get past the third man though. Spence knocks it long, but in behind, easy one for Michael McGovern. So 2 minutes to go here, plus any time added on. McGovern, Beck again nods it on, but no one there. Lee Robinson. Kraken been absolutely peerless this afternoon. So it's now Dougie Hill. Aimed at Baird. Fox is there. Sibbald does well to hold the ball. Pulled off it, but and Miller just clears it out the park. There's Will Vokes lands in a heap. It's 89 minutes on the clock. It's now John Baird. Marked by Sibbald. Steps in, knocks the ball out for a throw in the corner. Again, no one picks up Baird, knocks it forward. Spence, edge of the area. Callaghan, ball deflected away. Laurie Ellis picks up the loose ball. Aims across the diagonal ball. Flynn waits. Folks is there though. Miller heads on. Beck back to Miller. Tries to pick out McGrandles, but it falls for Jason Thompson. Leahy again does well. Knocks the ball out for a throw in to Raith Rovers. Cross goes Grant Anderson. Another change for Falkirk. Off goes number 35 Mark Miller, and on comes Ollie Durajai.
Yeah, and a warm round of applause. In fact, it's turned into a standing ovation now for Mark Miller from the Falkirk fans. Taking his time as he goes off the park, hearing his name being sung. Fantastic free kick, of course, to end the game for him. Of course, he's had a bit of it all today. Gave away a penalty, booked, and then sets up scores one of the goals of the season.
And Ollie Durajai was just telling me in the middle of the week that he's learnt so much from Mark Miller. He really feels he's improved his game. He knows how to, just by watching Miller, he knows what he needs to do. Well, it's given him a real chance to show what he can do. So that's a throw in to Raith Rovers. Jason Thompson. Grant Anderson. Back to Kingsley. Clears it downfield. Dougie Hill. Again, just aims it wide to that far side. But again, Will Vokes ahead of Spence. Clears it down the line. Good play by Will Vokes. And we're 30 seconds into time added on. So Callum Booth. Baird back to Booth. Turns away from Durajai. Hunts him down. No, Hill has to go back to Ellis. Wide to Jason Thompson. Luke Leahy closes him down. Down the line to Grant Anderson. Kingsley's there. Back to Thompson. Floated forward to John Baird. Good play again from Falkirk. Ball's knocked out for a corner to Raith Rovers. It's their 8th of the game, 3rd of the second half. So Grant Anderson will send it in. Headed away by McGrandles. Drops on Callaghan, fires just over.
Yeah, not a bad effort, Andy. Just kept his eye on it, just over the bar. I think Michael McGovern had it covered in case it had dipped, but certainly it's been a great turnaround by the Bairns today.
So we head up to the 2 minute of time added on mark. It's usually 3 you find with substitutions. Aimed at Beck again. Grandals knocks it down to Loy. Back to Beck. Good control. Wide it goes to Leahy. Kingsley. Floated forward for Rory Loy to chase in behind. Laurie Ellis is there. He'll just shepherd the ball out for a by kick to Raith Rovers. Into the 3rd minute of time added on. Dougie Hill on that far side. Rory Loy chases him down. Fired long towards Baird. Flynn's there. Sibbald. Great turn from Sibbald. Pass it to Rory Loy. Runs the ball out. Free kick to Falkirk though. So then that'll be it. Referee comes across. He says Rory Loy asks him how long. He says probably seconds to take it, son, and that'll be it. So it's given to Craig Sibbald. And Sibbald back to Loy. Good play from Loy. Sibbald. Cleared by Dougie Hill. Folks. Sibbald. Great control by Sybil, but drops for Jason Thompson. Wide it goes to Grant Anderson. Full time, Hamilton have beaten Alloa 3-0, and Dundee have beaten Morton 2-0. So, opponent of Paul get the 3 points here. Spence. McCandles clears. Baird. Shoots, tipped away by McGovern. Well, we're now into 4 minutes of time added on. That's 9 corners for Raith Rovers against Falkirk's 5. Play to the edge of the area to Jason Thompson. Gives it back to Grant Anderson. Back to Thompson. Floated into the far post. Volk's head's clear. Flynn out first. Full time at Starks Park here. Fantastic 3 points from the Bairns.